I'm a scientist. I'm a research scientist and have been that for the largest part of my life. I'm a biologist, and life sciences are exciting. I like the community very much. But also the last 10 years, I've been the director of EMBO, a funding organization and academy that funds postdoctoral fellows and courses and workshops in the life sciences, and is there to serve the entire community of life scientists in Europe. So that's a similar aim, a similar mission, and it also comes with similar tasks and duties. So I have to understand the needs of the life science community, and I have to understand and handle the wishes of our funders, 30 European countries. And so that is similar to the ERC, even though the ERC is, of course, much larger and the structures are slightly different. But nevertheless, the ability to talk to all these different communities, I think, will serve me well in the future. I want to make it clear that one of the great things about the ERC is that it is so wonderful. It's really a fantastic institution, and that is true at all levels. So it's true for the mission. I completely chime with the mission of frontier research, of promoting basic research, but also the implementation, the executive agency. I just think they're fantastic. I've had the opportunity to interact with them during my past service to the ERC as panel chair, first of advanced grants and then synergy grants, which is really interesting. On all those occasions, of course, I dealt with the staff from the ERC who help and who run these committees, and they're just fantastic. So I think the ERC's got that absolutely right. It's got the mission right. So what's the need to come in with a vision? Of course, it is important not to stand still. GEM has to be polished, and you can't stand still. You have to keep running. There are many small things that probably need dealing with, that can be improved. That's always the case. And so I think I pay attention to three things: stabilizing the financial side and expanding it. The number of projects that come up from the community in all member countries that cannot be funded is really amazing, and it would just be fantastic, and all countries should recognize this, that they would do themselves a great favor if they'd allow more money to fund more projects. I know that's not easy. I think it's important to make sure that the ERC serves all communities, and this goes both geographically. Not everybody is in the same position in Europe. Different countries have different needs. I think that's something one could work on. And all fields, the life sciences, are very different from the humanities, the social sciences, even physics. Even within the life sciences, they're different, or within physics in particular, there are different areas. So I think we'll have to work on making sure that all these fields are served equally well with what the ERC offers and the way it manages it. And that brings me to the third point, the processes. They're excellent, they're admired by everyone. There are many, many good things, but again, they need continuous looking at and continuous updating. I think the Scientific Council is wonderful. And like I already said, the staff of the agency is wonderful. So I just will rely on their input. There'll be a wonderful sounding board. I don't see myself as sort of knowing anything better than anyone else. So I see myself as working as a team with them and building consensus. And that is even more true if we look at the political side and the demands of the countries, the demands of the Commission. I try to understand what people need, what politicians need, what scientists need. And I think I've learned that at EMBO. It is possible by listening and finding ways of figuring out the needs of everyone to come to good solutions that serve everyone.